Tonight, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. It's the London Bulldogs taking on the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at the Londoners as they get ready here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes... Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got some space here. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw here. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will break our tie and give him a 3-point lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
On 2nd and 1, Garoppolo. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnes. Not much there, only a yard. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
There's Tremble, the tight end.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bulldogs add 6 to their lead.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Throwing. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense. Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're just getting started in the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
He'll look to throw.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Now, this defense for the Lions, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw here.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's complete outright to the tight end, Trimble.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barnes. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Four yards remain for 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And in for the Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
They'll set up a throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Looking to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Marcus Davenport make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Second and 9 now. Oh, that'll be incomplete.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. What to do next? Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Down inside the 5, but over.
If maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeout. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Gardner. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Gardner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. A nice little juke. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. What's the deal, y'all? You can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason. We worked a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams going to the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. And this one complete to Smith. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.